over here and right and knocked him out.
Hey, come on,
The police officers thought I was coming to stomp Stitches out because he's out, and they hit me with the taser. I'm planking like a motherfucker on the ground, right? My man Headliner Mike is screaming to the cop because he know it. Right, big something, nah, this my brother. This, that, and other stuff. They finally stopped juicing me up. I got 4 hooks in me, 2 here, 2. They didn't grew up now, cool. I don't like it. They know I don't like it, and they know when they see me, I like them to address me regular because I don't like them gang banging. But you know, I ain't there every day to supervise and monitor this shit.
So Wack 100 popped up in Palma, Peru, his old hood, during Hood Day. And from the very beginning, the whole situation felt off. Word going around is he had to check in, and honestly, the energy told the story. He was standing there quiet, stiff, sweating, looking uncomfortable, and now that footage is mysteriously gone. No confidence, no ease, just straight nerves showing. It felt less like hometown pride and more like pressure. Like he showed up strictly for image and bragging rights. Let's keep it real. This wasn't some active street run. He hasn't been active in years, and everybody knows that. He stepped away from that life a long time ago. Never stayed in rotation, never kept consistent ties with the hood. The long-running story has always been that he was supposed to handle certain business back then, didn't do it, and ended up leaving altogether. That history matters, especially when cameras are on. Now we're seeing him show up on Hood Day, talking heavy. But the body language is telling something totally different. Barely speaking, eyes moving around, low energy. It makes people question if this was really about the hood, or about proving something to LA podcasters and the internet more than anything else. Once the clip dropped, reactions came quick. People peeped the nervousness immediately. We got Wack 100 addressing it, and we got footage that lines up. We're breaking all of it down, clip by clip. Hit the like button, tap the hype button, and lock in with us. We're going deep on this. No fluff, no cap. Stay tuned, because this one got layers, and both the streets and the internet are talking. Let's get into it right now. Straight up. No games, no extras, just facts, footage, and context. Run it. Press play. Let's go. Now the story starts shifting, because suddenly it's sounding like Wack 100 is trying to move people out of POA, like he runs something over there. But be honest, do we really believe that?
Go to my neighborhood. The niggas that run my neighborhood is with me every day. I'm fighting them niggas because I'm trying to get them niggas out of the neighborhood. We argue every week. R&B will tell you, hey dog, what the fuck niggas down there all day? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get them out of there because I know what it's going to lead to.
That's weird.
Right? So now.
You pulled up to Hood Day, champ. That's not some quiet poppin'. Everybody's there, big homies included. That alone tells you a lot. If they showed up, that means things were discussed, arrangements were made, and security was in place. Nothing about that happened by accident. Let's keep it real. These are the same people who once said they were finished with you. Now suddenly, it's handshakes and peace. That tells you checks got made, green lights were given, and nobody was moving reckless that day. But the narrative being pushed now is like he just walked in freely, and everything was perfect. That's not how this works. Pay close attention to the play that's being run here. First, it's everything cool. Then it's, I'm the big homie Ethan. It turns into, I'm trying to help people relocate. That Uncle Rose switch happened quick. But let's pause right there. You haven't been active in that hood in almost 30 years.
Nigga that come from running that neighborhood, like I ran yards. You ain't never heard a story of a nigga taking nothing. All the story, I'm not a dope dealer. my rep was violence, right? All my little homies, they my homies' daughters and sons. So when they see me, they call me Uncle Wack or Cash. Why? Because when they was in the first grade, right, that's who I was to them. They didn't grew up now, cool. I don't like it. They know I don't like it, and they know when they see me, I like them to address me regular because I don't like them gang banging. But, you know, I ain't there every day to supervise and monitor this shit. Who am I? You know, I can only give them some advice and hope for the best of them, but that be a bunch of niggas who ain't never been in my neighborhood, who listening to niggas like Big Messy, who ain't lived in Pacoima, lived since 1992. He ain't lived in California since 1997. He don't even know what's going on in the neighborhood. And that's cool. He got out. He ain't been back to the joint since. There's nothing wrong with that.
The last time you were active in any real way, you were still a juvenile, still young, still trying to figure life out. You left, and you stayed gone, and that matters. Let's not forget, at one point you were moving around the 60s too, tied in through family. That history doesn't vanish just because you decide to rewrite it. Let's keep watching close, because the story keeps changing, and the details are starting to clash heavy, correct? Yeah, you were around at one point. Then you started talking reckless about Nipsey Hussle, and after that, the whole situation with certain people popped off. That shifted everything. Doors started closing fast. You couldn't just pop up on blocks anymore, especially with all that paperwork talk and extra heat following you. So explain this part. All of a sudden, you're back in Poya Champ, and you don't even look comfortable doing it. Let's be real, that body language is loud. How much money got dropped? How many pockets had to get fed? What kind of arrangements had to be made for that visit to even happen? Because nobody believes that just happened naturally. Even in this short clip pulled straight from the actual video, you can see it clear. He's standing next to known homies, and we'll break that down later, but his energy is low. No smiling, no confidence, no excitement at all. That's not how someone looks when they feel safe and welcomed. Everybody knows. You weren't supposed to be down there like that. And when you really watch the Hood Day footage closely, it becomes even more obvious. Let's run it.
But, nigga, if it wasn't for my movement, my clique, and my era, that neighborhood wouldn't be there today. Because when you niggas start smoking Primos and smoking that pipe, you left teenagers there to go to war against grown-ass men. And I was the only nigga in position getting money like a grown man, resources of a grown man, put together a team that can fight the grown men. Everybody will tell you, it's a crew out there called Baby Gangsters. Them niggas was, that's what it was. Niggas was leaving bodies on the freeways. You can Google that shit. Body left on 210 freeway, Silmar, California, on fire. They knew our work. We wasn't dope dealers, we wasn't none of that shit. Niggas knew what we did. All my crew is home. We got 3 dead. 2 of them doing life without. The other 7 is here. And the majority of these niggas is my homeboys, nephews, and sons. So when niggas say Wack went to the Hood Day, the only thing, Wack, why did you go to the Hood Day? Not can you go to the Hood Day? Because I really shouldn't be down there.
Look at Wack's face. He looks tense, stiff, like he's somewhere he shouldn't be at the wrong time. So what's really going on there? Are you good, champ? Or are you just trying to keep it together for the camera?
Yeah, nigga, Turf Day 201, nigga, in this motherfucker. Nigga, what they talking about? The homie don't come to the set. It's the Hood Day. These niggas silly as a motherfucker, man. Look at this shit. Nigga, the Hood Day. Nigga, it's this motherfucker, man. Gang with members, man. Members in this motherfucker, man. Nothing but members, huh, man? On P Street. I told you, niggas, nothing but members in this motherfucker. Street. I watch it, man. Hey, 12 folks send me in there, nigga. You already know.
That doesn't look like a happy camper at all, champ. Nah, not even close. That face tells the whole story. He looks tense, uncomfortable, like he'd rather be anywhere else.
I told you, niggas, man. Members in this motherfucker. I watch it, man. Hey, 12.
the so-called boogeyman of LA. Maybe online, maybe on podcasts, but Palma? Nah, that title don't travel over there like that. Let's be clear, in podcast spaces and internet conversations, people gas him up heavy. But on those actual stomping grounds, it's a completely different energy. This ain't a victory lap. This looks more like survival mode. You can see it in his posture, his eyes, his whole demeanor. That smile never showed up. And really think about it. How much did it cost just to stand there safely? That's what it looks like he's thinking about. The price of entry. The money that had to be passed around. The arrangements that had to be made just to keep everything calm. That's the vibe it gives. But hey, maybe I'm tripping. You decide. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now look around him. The people standing next to him look way more comfortable. Way more relaxed. That tells you something. Whoever got paid good. You can see it in the body language, the energy, the excitement.
Oh, send me in there. You already know. Oh, yeah. In this motherfucker, man. Fucking dope. Now I'm gang. Nigga, yeah, turf back. We in this motherfucker up. Nigga talking about.
Honestly, he looks like that dude at a party glued to the wall. Music loud, people moving, energy flowing. And he just standing there holding a drink. No confidence, no motion, no conversation. Everybody else vibing, and he just scanning the room, hoping nobody presses him. That's the exact vibe. You're there, but you're not really there. Just observing, staying low, trying not to stand out. That's not how somebody moves when they feel respected or comfortable. That's how somebody moves when they're unsure. But hold up, weren't you supposed to be from Poma? Weren't you claiming big homie status? The one people supposedly come to for help. Let's be real, if anybody asked you for money that day, it wasn't respect. It was procedure. That wasn't love. That was safety. Of course, money came up. Not because of rank or title, but because you needed a smooth entrance and a clean exit. That's how those situations work. You had to check in. Simple as that. Call it whatever you want. But the body language and the silence say everything. Just look at it closely. Yeah, it's over, champ. Wack is cooked. Plain and simple. You can see it with your own eyes. No more explaining needed. The footage already did the talking. There's no way he hops on no jumper trying to flex this moment like it was some big win. And you already know people around him are gonna point out how he was just standing there looking lost and awkward. Silly as hell. Man, look at this underscore. What's really gonna happen is this. He's gonna jump back online and start bullying podcasters again. Acting like the boogeyman in interviews. Internet tough. Microphone loud. Energy turned all the way up. But that energy didn't travel to the hood at all. Not even close. Let's call it what it is. Nasty work. We got even more footage of Wack talking reckless, stretching the truth, and pushing narratives that don't match reality. Nothing super crazy, but enough to show a clear pattern. He's trying to paint himself as the big homie, the uncle, the regular face over there. But here's the problem. If you're really from somewhere, you rep it proudly. You put the hood first. That's how it's always been.
No, on the real, it was.
What I told the nigga yesterday.
Yeah, I really shouldn't be down there,
Try
but
to tell me that shit. He's like, yo, why can't at the hood there? I say, bro, why can't at 50 years old? Why would you be at the hood there?
it's a lot of my homies on go. First of all, that is okay. That's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. That, as it is today, ain't the hood I grew up in. You get what I'm saying? The project is peaceful. When it was 2,000 niggas, you might find 100. You get, that's not, ain't nothing about what that is, nigga. It's like, I'm like, I'd have lost my life. I'd have like, nigga, the hood would never be what it is today, but it is. It's a ghost town. Like a lot of these spots out here, they just don't like to tell niggas that because they think it takes away from the stigma of, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't want to tell a nigga, bro, it ain't what it is. Once upon a time, you couldn't go through nobody's neighborhood. If nigga didn't know that car, they gonna box you in. It's gonna be a problem. I took R&B and drove her from Imperial all the way down Fig to Olympic, light to light. Made a right on Manchester. She wanted to see what B&B Rock got killed. Listen, back in the day, you couldn't have did that. I could have. I'd have just let niggas know I was coming through a car I was in. It's not that no more, bro. Sorry. I know niggas want the LA stigma and the California gangbangers here. Yeah, niggas will kill you anywhere. But what that used to be? No. All these parks, you can go to these parks. It might be 4 or 5 niggas in there. That's it. That ain't what this shit is.
You don't skip that part. Everywhere you go, the set comes first. That's basic. That's universal. Yet we've never really seen him put in the work for Porma like that. No consistent repping. No real presence. Just pop-ups when cameras are rolling. That's why people are questioning it. Let's get back to the rest of this content and break it all down. Because it's getting clearer by the clip. Let's run it and keep it moving. Alright? You got a point. You might be the biggest name to ever come out of that area. That's a fact. Nobody denying that. But let's be honest about why. Not for hero moments, not for putting on, but for all the wrong reasons that keep following you. There's no solid legacy tied to that hood, no good stories, no respect being earned, no praise coming back your way. Even in that clip, even in that footage, the energy is off.
That I can't go when I want to go. I'm always down in that little raggedy ass, rat hole ass city. Ain't nothing down there. Like, you gotta understand, the only niggas that's in the ghetto every day, real shit, the only niggas in the ghetto every day is the niggas that forced to be there. Maybe that's their hustle, that's where they live, they ain't got no car, whatever, right? My line of work, what I do, my bills and my business, nothing requires that I go to a ghetto every day, every month. So when I need to go to the ghetto or I need to go where I grew up at, I simply get in my car and I go down there. 90% of the time, I just have whoever I got down there deal with it, whatever it is I need to deal with. They holler at such and such, tell him whatever. Other than that, I'm going to go where I want to go. That be y'all running around here making up shit. You niggas ain't never been to my city in life. That's y'all be talking. Ain't nowhere I can't go. I'm the biggest nigga come out of that little city.
You don't look confident. You don't look proud. Head down, shoulders low. Your posture says more than words ever could. That's not big homie energy at all. It looks like you just got hit up for funds. Plain and simple. And suddenly the title changes. Now you're the big homie. Now you're the biggest person from there. If that were really the case, you wouldn't need to pay to feel safe. Respect doesn't move like that. If you were truly the big homie, the energy would be different. The welcome would be different. Instead, it looks like someone paying for protection, not demonstrating leadership. And let's be real, this might be your first time back in over 20, maybe even 30 years. It definitely feels that way, but I'll let y'all decide. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Wack really going to act like nothing happened? Like there wasn't pressure? Like there wasn't a check-in involved in that Palma section? Let's keep pushing, because the story gets louder the more you watch it. So how do you think he's going to spin this on No Jumper? Yeah, I went back to my hood. Everybody stayed quiet. I'm really in there. I'm the big homie. I'm really UNC in POA Peru. Come on now. That angle already sounds wild. The footage tells a different story, and people aren't blind.
That city only 3% black, man. Don't let these niggas fool. These niggas be out here fooling niggas. And I've been like, look, bro, tell the truth. A nigga could drive down Crenshaw and Slauson and stop at every light with $1 million of jewelry on. Nigga, ain't none of this what it was back when I had to do it. None of this shit. It's niggas coming out of the jungles with spandex and poodles. They push all these niggas don't want to tell y'all the truth. All that rah-rah, bro, that ain't what this is. And if I survived it, it was a part of the movement of it when you couldn't. You think I can't go to my neighborhood down there? When I I don't even, nigga, what is that? What are you talking about? Wack gonna get up and go when he won't, leave when he won't. What I do is I take my homies to UK. I take them to Miami. I take them to London and Thailand and Dubai. Now, that's what I do. I take the ghetto other places. But what the you mean I can't? Have you ever been to my neighborhood? No. So where you get that from? A dude on YouTube. Has a dude on YouTube been in my neighborhood? No.
I want to hear how y'all feel about all of this. Drop it in the comments right now. Does this look solid to you? Or does it look shaky from top to bottom? Be honest, this whole situation looks wild, and that's just keeping it real. No extra sauce needed. Before we wrap up, run these likes up heavy, smash that hype button, and help this channel grow. Subscribe to Drip Z if you rock with real breakdowns like this. Share the video, drop your take in the comments, and support a small creator trying to build something solid. One click goes a long way. Appreciate every single one of y'all for tapping in.